Welcome to this audio journey with Yoga Galactica with Kamala
and Siri.
Yoga Galactica, Yoga Galactica, Yoga Galactica, Yoga Galactica.
Yoga! This practice will be unlike any other that you've ever experienced.
If you feel dizzy, lightheaded, or any unusual pain, please back off and take some deep breaths.
To make your donation, visit yogagalactica.com. Have a fantastic voyage. All right. Well, welcome, family. Hi, Bodhi. Do you want to sit with Mama? Okay. Well, Pele just jumped out of the deck. Divine passion. So we'll read about this goddess in a moment. I'll put it right here. But before we do, close your eyes. Drawing the attention inward. Take a deep inhale. Hold at the top, squeeze it around a little bit, and think about your intention for tonight's sacred ceremony. Let it swell into your body. Whenever you're ready, powerfully exhale it out into the room. Holding empty, observing the emptiness. Feeling around, inside, seeing if there's anything else coming up to support that intention or change it. Deep inhale. Fearlessly sigh it out. Shake the day off. Inhale, reach to the sky, stretch. Exhale, palms come together to slowly come down to rest in the center of the heart and chest. Inhale, rub the palms, fingers, knuckles. And as you exhale, coming back to stillness, feeling that flow of breath. So familiar, yet so hard to connect to sometimes. Tonight, connect with your prana, your breath, your life force. Every exhale, letting go of a story, letting go of something that doesn't serve you, letting go of something you're carrying that doesn't belong to you. Bowing your chin to your chest as you bow to you, your journey. You are a warrior. You have made it this far. Bow to your journey, all of it, for it has made you this miraculous human being sitting here, right now. Bow to your health. Bow to your sacred temple, your body, and all it gives you every day, and take a moment to send yourself a prayer of love and gratitude. When we bow our heads to this great planet, Mama Gaia, all the fires happening right now in the Amazon, in the Arctic, all over the world is on fire. So tonight, as we breathe, we move this energy through our body and pray that this earth finds some peace, some quiet, some relief in all of this madness. And just take a moment to send this earth a deep prayer of healing, of health, of love. Inhale, sit tall. And again, sigh it out. Now, either placing the hands on the knees, holding your heart, giving yourself a hug, hands in prayer, whatever feels good to you right now. The card that jumped out of the deck is Pele, Divine Passion. Be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desire? If you listen to the sound of your heart and breath, you'll recognize the ancient rhythms of your own internal drumming. This forever connects you to the mother of all creation and to the sound of the planet Earth. These rhythms can't be faked or forged. They're natural and eternal. What part of you are you trying to ignore? What part of you has been overly concerned with pleasing others to the detriment of hearing the sounds of your own rhythm? Dear child, reach out and extend your arms to embrace your dreams. They're just as much a part of nature as are the trees, animals, and sunsets. Don't your own dreams deserve the same respect that you accord everyone and everything that you love? Listen to them, my child. Listen to your dreams. They'll activate the powerful eruption of passion in your life. Don't be afraid of your own passion, for it will propel you naturally and will excite and invigorate you. When you dance to the rhythms of your life, you're truly alive in all ways. Wow. And finding that passion and then moving towards it. That's big. Feeling your rhythm, your flow in this wild time can be so challenging. But as you practice tonight, think of what really sparks joy, what ignites passion, fire, excitement in your life, and do that. And don't ever stop, because that is what the world needs right now. Deep inhale, breathing that in. And as you exhale, letting the hands fall down onto your knees. Inhale, pull your shoulders up, squeeze. Exhale, slowly roll the shoulders down your back. Good. Inhale, pull them up, squeeze. Exhale, roll the shoulders down the back. And again, inhale, pull them up. Exhale, roll the shoulders down the back. Reversing that. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, forward. Letting go. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, forward, releasing. Inhale, backwards and up again. Exhale, forward. Good. Hands by your sides. Inhale, reach out, reach up. Exhale, slow as you can. Let the hands float down to the earth. Feeling connection to you, to this planet, to your breath, to all. Inhale, reach out, reach up. And again, exhale, nice and slow, feeling that connection. Last time, reach out, reach up. Big, powerful breath. And exhale slowly. Hands come down by your sides. Deep inhale. Exhale, turning the head to the right. Let the right hand slide out, coming down to the right elbow. Shoo, whew, that's tight. Inhale, let the left hand slide up to the hip, giving yourself some love. The more we love ourselves, the more we are able to see and just accept others for who they are. We don't have to agree with them at all, but we just accept them and let them be who they are without reacting, without trying to convince them, without trying to change them. Inhale, reach up with the left hand when you're ready. Swirl the wrist. Exhale, left hand folds over the left ear. Press your left sit bone down. Subtle movements in the hips. Powerful breaths, moving that breath through your body. Left hand out, right hand comes up to the hip, to the waist. Press the right sit bone down and massaging again. Also, the more we love ourselves, the more we feel that connection to this planet, that connection to our rhythm, which does connect with the rhythm of this earth. When we are out of order with ourselves, then we are not in proper relation. We're not in proper relation with ourselves. We're not in proper relation with the earth because we aren't feeling. The earth needs us to feel, to see, to take care of her. Lift up that right hand, swirl it. Exhale, right hand falls over that right ear. You need to realize how abundant we are, and that greed and wealth and all of that is not going to help us right now. What's going to help us is compassion, empathy, being the best version of ourselves that we can be in every moment. And that doesn't mean we're perfect. That means we're vulnerable and real. That can be so damn hard. Now reach up with the right hand and the left slight back bend. Exhale, hands slowly float down. Now let's let the hands float all the way down onto our shins. Gripping the shins, legs can be crossed or stacked, your choice. Sitting up nice and tall. Inhale powerfully, chest rocks forward, arching that lower back. Exhale, round the back, navel presses the breath out. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Powerful breath, powerful movement. Come on in. Our dogs do yoga with us. You can put your mat on top of any mat that's here. Don't be afraid to come up to the front so you can get better sound. And we're just slowly moving our bodies, breathing. Inhale forward, exhale back. Powerful breath, even if the movement is subtle. Powerful breath. And the beautiful thing about the breath is that it shifts you so quickly. Go ahead and come over on this side because you're under the window and I don't want you to hit it right above your head. Yeah, perfect. That's Bella. She's the mother of kisses. You got right up here if you'd like, for the one in the back. Yeah, welcome. Beautiful. And right now, the Amazon is on fire, and the Amazon is called the lungs of this earth. So I want you to just imagine that you are breathing for the planet right now. We're clearing space in our bodies. We're giving back to ourselves again so that we can love, so that we can see a little bit more clearly. What noise? Powerful breath, powerful movement. Gently roll your eyes up and into that third eye point. And every time you exhale, gently squeezing the root lock, all the muscles at the base of the spine, squeezing at the navel point and sending the energy up towards the heart. Let's pick up the pace just one notch. And remember, in giving back to yourself, give your all. Block everyone else out because this is all about your journey and you right here, right now. And this is a safe space. So if tears come, let them flow. If a giggle comes, let it out. But just focus in on giving yourself 100% all the time. But especially right here, right now. Good. It's up to you. Only you know. Don't compare yourself to anyone else in this room, and don't compare yourself to you yesterday. Just do your best. Breathing, moving, stirring the energy in your body. Seconds left. Give it your all. Lock into your flow. Halfway there. We got this. Let's do it together. And now through a small round mouth, powerfully exhale, please. Hold the breath out, hold empty, squeeze root lock, squeeze navel. And deep, powerful inhale. And again through a small round mouth, powerfully exhale the breath. Again, hold empty, squeeze root lock, squeeze navel. Turn your palms up on your knees. Slow, deep inhale. Now gently hold. If you get dizzy or see stars, hands to the ground, long deep breaths. If it feels okay, sip in more breath through the mouth. Hold. Think of your intention. Let it just radiate out. And whenever you need to, exhale all the breath. And again, hold empty. And in this emptiness, observe yourself with gentle eyes. You are doing your best in every single moment. Know that. Deep inhale. And sigh it out. Now coming back to slow, deep breaths with your eyes closed. Feeling the shifts in your body, in your mind. Allowing yourself to be vulnerable, to really give to you, the most important person in your life. And feeling so grateful that you take this time to give back to you. Slowly, keeping your eyes just barely open, lie your body down on your mat. And as you do this, laying yourself down like the most precious object in the world, which you are. Place your hands on your heart. Feeling that rhythm. And that's your rhythm. All of our hearts, so similar yet so unique, just like us. Connect to that heart, connect to your breath. And feeling the earth beneath you, sending those prayers out to this planet.
As you lay here, deepening your breath even more. Imagine you're breathing not just into the upper chest, but you're breathing down into the base of the lungs, into the sides of the rib cage, and even down into the lower back and the kidneys. And we're going to initiate right now with a very powerful breathing technique and exercise called the Wim Hof breath, one of our favorite breathing techniques here in Kundalini Yoga. Actually, in Yoga Galactica, it's not really a Kundalini Yoga exercise. My brain is on autopilot right now. But this is one of the most effective breathing techniques that we've learned, and we love to share it with you guys, because if you take away anything from this class is that you guys have all the potential within you for the outcome that you desire. You know, we're up here just being facilitators, but you guys are the ones actually doing the work. And so this breath, what we're going to be doing is taking about 30 to 40 powerful breaths into the body through a round mouth, and the exhale is a soft exhale. The breath is so big that your chest expands, your belly rises up to the sky, and the exhale, just relax the body, soft exhale. We do it rhythmically, we do it together. It sounds like this. Good, so we're gonna synchronize in right here. Follow along. If you're new, just allow yourself to be fully present with the experience. Good, we're at 10. And the mechanism, what we're doing is over-oxygenating the body in a way just like a plant that's been dried out in the sun. We're feeding our body this oxygen that it so desperately needs. So keep the breath full, keep going strong. I really want to see the bellies lifting. I want to see the chest expanding. That's it. Pull it in big. Good, halfway there. And often we can be a little shy about breathing and about breathing deep. Only 10 more. And this is a place to let go of that shy and timid feelings and really embrace your warrior courage, strength. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now together we take a nice big deep inhale. Hold the breath full at the top. 3, 2, 1. And then you're going to exhale all the breath out. And now I'm going to ask you to do something here. I'm going to ask you to hold the breath out at the bottom. And I'm going to ask you to stay in this space as long as you can. Try to stay here with the breath held out. It may be a completely brand new experience for you, or maybe familiar. But stay in this space as long as you can. Really test yourself. Give it a go. Knowing that you can take a big deep inhale whenever you need to. And when you are ready to take that breath in, I encourage you to take the biggest breath in possible. Good, really pull it in, holding at the top. Now we do a hold here at the top for at least 15 seconds. But if it feels okay, try to hold for 30 seconds or maybe even a minute. But we're not forcing any of this experience. So really, ultimately, you need to listen to your body and what you feel capable of doing. We will guide you. We will give you encouragement. We will give you direction. But if it feels counterintuitive to how you're feeling and what your body needs, listen to your body first and foremost. But there's a difference. If it's just a voice in your head telling you, I don't want to do this because it seems silly, that is the skeptic. And we encourage you to push past that voice and really tap into your body's wisdom. Good. Once you've held in as long as you can, either try sipping in a little more breath at the top, or just let the breath go completely. Good. And just remember, this is a safe space. Safe space for you to feel all of the feels, whatever they may be. Sadness, anger, frustration, pain. Allow yourself to be nurtured in this space as though you're inside of a cocoon or even a womb. At one point we did have a nickname for this room called the Red Womb. Anyways,
We did.
just a little side note. Point is, allow yourself to feel nurtured, safe, comfortable. We're going to jump into that breath one more time. So before we begin, take a nice big deep inhale. Open the mouth, sigh it out. Yes, and really go this time. Here we go. So So now that we've done this breath once and you understand what we're doing, really allow yourself to get it. This breath fires up the immune system. This breath allows us to tap into the autonomic nervous system, something that scientists and doctors thought was literally impossible. That's why it's called the autonomic nervous system, because it's an auto response. But we actually have much more control over it than you would think possible, and this breath gives you that control. So here we go, halfway. Good, really breathe. Deep inhale, soft exhale. And 10 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Together, deep inhale. Hold at the top. 5, 4, 3, 2. Exhale all the breath out. And again, now we surrender into this space, this empty space within our body. Stay here at the bottom of the breath as long as it feels good, as long as you can. Relationship with yourself, with your body, with your intuition, trusting, listening, flowing. Stay here with the breath held out as long as it feels good, and when you're ready, allow yourself to take a nice, big, deep inhale. And again, we hold now this breath at the top, staying in this space. Gratitude. We're going to bring the knees up into the chest and let the hands float on top of the knees. And just begin to gently rock to the right and the left, the right and the left. Sequence, a little series here, and I think we're all good with spacing, because what we're going to do is kick the legs up and over the head. So maybe Bobby, you might want to turn sideways for this one, or scoot down on your mat a little bit. And this is a deep spinal stretch, and it's really important to decompress through the spine. So keeping the knees into the chest, hands are by the sides or pressing down into the earth. Take a deep inhale as you are. And as you exhale, you're going to kick the legs up and over the head, past the head, so the feet come towards the earth. This position is called plow position. And what we're doing here is literally decompressing the spine. So first, take a little wiggle through the shoulders. Try to bring the shoulder blades a little closer together. And now begin deep belly breathing. Hands can either stay down on the earth, they can float to the lower back, or you can reach up and try to touch your fingers or toes with your fingers. And I invite you guys to walk your feet 5 to 6 inches to the right and see how this shifts and adjusts the stretch. take a few deep breaths there, and then if you feel it, walk the feet to the opposite side and take 3 to 5 deep breaths there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to bring the hands to the small of the back. Place the palms flush to your lower back, fingers towards the glutes, thumbs pointing outward, and really wiggle the elbows and shoulders closer again. And now on an inhale, we're going to use the hips and lift the legs straight up above the head. And now we're all going to be at different positions here, and that is totally okay. And it does help to support your lower spine with your hands. Just finding your balance, keeping that breath full. Imagine somebody has their hands wrapped around your ankles and they're gently lifting you up even a little more. Good. One more deep inhale. And as you exhale, you're going to let the knees float down to the chest or to the ears. And then one vertebrae at a time, you're slowly going to lower the spine down. And take it nice and slow here. Just really rolling the spine. Really feeling that opening, that decompression. And then you're going to let the tailbone float all the way down to the earth. Reach up and try to grab your ankles. And we come here into a inverted forward fold. So try to keep the legs straight. That's it. And if you can, try to get your tailbone from the tailbone to the crown of the head flat to the earth. Good. One more deep inhale. And as you exhale, you're slowly going to lower all the way down. And you're going to come lying down flat on your back. And here we drop into a relaxed posture, a relaxed position. And take 3 more slow, deep breaths. See if you can make these the slowest breaths so far, and see if you can stretch your legs out. You really want to just completely relax here. And relaxing the body will allow your nervous system, all the muscles, really just soften. Good job, you guys.
Beautiful. Deep inhale through the nose. And sigh it out. Now, hands by your sides, palms facing the ground. And we're going to inhale, lift the right leg up to 90 degrees. Exhale, slowly lower the right leg down. Inhale, left leg up to 90 degrees. Exhale, slowly lower that left leg down. And trying to lift and lower with the navel point, with the core of your body. Trying not to hurl that leg up at all, but really let your abdomen pull the leg up and help to slowly lower it down. Try to tuck your tailbone slightly under. Close your eyes, roll them up and in, and focus on your breath. Feeling a deep connection to that flow of air as it travels in and out of your body. And we ask that anything seen or unseen that we are holding in the mind, body, or spirit that does not serve us is released with every powerful breath. Good. Feeling that connection to the Dantian, the second chakra, the sacral chakra. Feeling feeling that energy point 2 inches below the navel. And on your next inhale, both legs lift up. And as you exhale, lowering them down. But let's lower to 6 inches off the ground. Putting in a little challenge. And if you need to, oh, you can lift back up now. That was great. Holding stretch pose already, I love it. If you need to, tuck your hands underneath your lower back for support. Good. If you want an extra kick, when you lift your legs up to the sky, lift your booty 2 inches off the ground. Listen to your body. Connect with this sacred temple that is yours. Connecting with your breath. Yes. Nice, ladies and Bobby. Beautiful. And it doesn't matter if you do 1 in 20 seconds. It doesn't matter if you're doing 5 in every 10 seconds. What matters is that you're listening to your body, that you're using your breath to push past that resistance that comes up in our minds so often. Yes. Beautiful. Now we're going to add in a little fire. So, on this next time you lower your legs, lower them down to 6 inches off the ground. Lift your head up, look at your toes, and begin breath of fire. Alright, look at you go. Legs, you can also stretch your hands towards your feet if you want to, but you can tuck your hands underneath your lower back. That's totally fine. Do your best. That's all. No more, but definitely no less. Nice. Pump the prana, pump the navel. We're going to be here for just 10 seconds. That's it. 10 more seconds. And that's a lot. This pose challenges me to my core, through my core. Good. 5 seconds left. 2. And holding the legs up. Deep inhale. Really deep. Hold. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Exhale the breath. What? Warriors in the house. Good job, ladies and Bobby. Deep inhale. Woo! Deep inhale. Sigh it out. Yeah, that one can bring up a lot. It actually brings up anger for me. That's why I know I need to do it. It helps me push past the anger in my life that comes up. And know that we don't have to react. We can focus on our breath. We can just let it out. So what I'd like you to do now is just gently pull both legs up into your chest. What is belly? And give yourself a hug. As you give yourself a hug, thank yourself for giving your all to you. And just tell yourself, I love you. Thank you. Thank you, body. Thank you, breath. Thank you for showing up. That is huge. And let your head rock with your knees side to side. Like you're just gently rocking yourself, thanking yourself, telling you, I love you. If you're holding any resentment, any judgment, anything against yourself, I'd now like you to add in, I'm sorry. 3 times. And then saying to yourself 3 times, please forgive me. And 3 times, thank you. And we're going to repeat that mantra 3 times to yourself, I love you. Now rocking up and down, slowly at first. 3 times, I'm sorry. 3 times, please forgive me. And 3 times, thank you. Getting a little more speed, rocking all the way up and down on the spine till you reach a seated position with the eyes closed, breathing. Sitting tall. Good. Long, deep breaths. We're going to actually roll over the knees and come into a tabletop position on our mat. Stretch your fingers out wide like a starfish. Look down at your knees. Make sure they're hip width distance apart. Drop your chin to your chest. Let your cheeks relax, your lips relax. Deep inhale. Exhale, shake your head. No. Deep inhale. And gently shake the head, yes. And then on an inhale, roll your head in a big circle and then follow that spiral with your hips. Inhale. Exhale. Breathing and moving your body. If you encounter a tight spot, holding in that spot and breathing into it. Where do you need to work your body today? Where do you need to be gentle? Other direction. Blocking out the world as you go into your own space. Being greedy with this time that you get to give to your body, to you, to your mind, to your spirit. Coming back to center. Inhale, belly low, head back. Exhale, round the back, head down. Inhale. Exhale. Powerful breath. Eyes closed, rolled up and in. And we're going to continue that mantra. 3 times to ourselves. I love you. I love you. 3 times. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. And thank you. I love you 3 times. I'm sorry 3 times. Please forgive me. And thank you. And this could be for the food that maybe wasn't the greatest food that you put in your body. Maybe you haven't been giving yourself enough sleep. Maybe you've been beating yourself up over something that you've done in the past. And it's in the past, letting it go, focusing on the now, freeing yourself with this beautiful mantra, the Hawaiian prayer. And we're going to fill ourselves up with it because it's always you first. You are the person that matters. When your cup is empty, you have nothing to give. Move a little bit more powerfully here. Times I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. And thank you.
I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you.
Let the breath be your power. Moving it through your body, cleansing you. And now, together, sending this out to the earth. I love you 3 times.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Please forgive me.
Please forgive me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
One more time. I love you.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Please forgive me.
Please forgive me.
Thank you.
Thank you. Deep inhale. Hold the breath, squeeze it around, sipping more breath through the mouth. And powerfully exhale. Hold the breath out, squeeze. Deep inhale. And sigh it out. Taking a couple deep breaths. And then we're gonna sit tall, but sit on our heels. Eyes closed, reach over to your left wrist with your right hand and just massaging your hands. These hands are what heal, what feed you, what love you. They take care of so many things in your life. How often do you thank your hands? Each finger, each knuckle, your wrists. Having gratitude for you, loving you, allows you to love others, allows you to really see others, and allows us to really connect with this earth who needs us right now. People need connection right now. Other wrist. We need community. We need people we can trust. And again, accepting people for who they are without trying to change them, without trying to convince them of anything. You don't have to agree with them at all, but just accepting them and knowing that they, like you, are doing your best in every single moment. Roll the wrists. Other direction. Good. Shake. Deep inhale. And as you exhale, widen your knees and just coming down to the earth in child's pose. Touching each finger in prayer position. Pressing your head down onto this earth. And again, 3 times. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. And thank you. Breathing. Allowing yourself to be vulnerable, to be open, to let go. Long, deep breaths here. Good job.
Taking a nice big inhale. As you exhale, we're going to come rolling back up and over the legs into a tabletop position. And using this as a transition to get into our next pose, which is going to be downward dog. So make sure your fingers are spread wide here. Knees are below the hips, palms pressing down, fingertips, knuckles. Take a nice big deep inhale. And as you exhale, you're going to tuck the toes, lift the hips, and press up into downward dog. We're essentially creating a triangle shape with our body. And lifting the hips up as high as you can, actively pulling the hips away from the hands, so creating length within the spine. And then look down at your feet with a soft head and neck. So let the head and neck just hang nice and loose. Maybe wiggle to the left and the right. And then the heels are floating down to the earth. And in this next moment, we're going to bend the right knee. Inhale. And as you exhale, you're going to keep the left leg straight. Then we're going to inhale, straighten the right leg. Exhale, bend the left. And we're going to continue just like this, walking in place. Getting some nice deep stretch through the backs of the legs, the backs of the knees, down towards the heels. Good, now we're gonna lift both heels high off the ground, coming up onto either the tippy toes or the balls of the feet, and as you exhale, slowly lower down. Inhale, lifting heels back up again. Exhale, slowly lower down, and continue just like this 3 more times. Good. Now on your next inhale, you're going to look up at your hands and take a giant step forward into a forward fold here on your mat. We take about 3 to 5 slow, deep breaths. Really find your feet underneath your body. Let the feet be parallel to each other. So if they're pointing inward or outward, try to square the feet off to each other. Keep the knees slightly bent and just let the whole upper body hang loose. Promoting decompression through the lower spine. Maybe tilt the chin up towards the chest, opening up through the back of the neck. And now let your body sway right and left. Again, soft the knees. Bend the knees slightly. Let the hands gently sway from one edge of the mat to the other. Good. Now on an inhale, we're going to begin to roll the spine up. Push the feet down into the earth, root them down, roll nice and slow. Shoulders come up, roll up towards the ears, then they roll down the back. And now, in this position, in mountain pose, standing tall, we take 3 slow, deep breaths. Press the feet down, gently flex through the quads, tuck the tailbone up and in towards the navel point. Pull the shoulders back and down. Lengthen through the crown of the head, palms face forward. 2 more breaths. Good, now we're going to inhale, sweep the arms straight up into the sky. And as you exhale, we're going to fold forward. Imagine you're painting with your fingers on an invisible wall in front of you. Then we're going to inhale, lift the spine up halfway, parallel to the earth. Exhale, fold again. And inhale, we roll the spine up. Roll the body up. This time in the same motion, the hands are going to sweep up above the head, slight back bend. Press the palms together and then let them flow down the center line of the body and all the way down to the sides. And we repeat, this time going a little quicker. Inhale up. Exhale, forward. Straight legs, straight spine. Inhale, lifting up halfway. Now as we exhale, we place the hands down and step the feet back into plank position, top of a push-up. It's here where we take 3 to 5 slow, deep breaths. Spread the fingers wide, let the weight of the body gently shift right and left, forward and back. Good. Inhale at center. As you exhale, slowly lower down, all the way down. Belly touch, chest, navel. Point the legs and toes behind you. Inhale, lifting up to cobra. Good. Pull the shoulders down, lift the chin, lift the chest, slightly bent elbows here. And as you exhale, we're going to tuck the toes, lift the hips, and press back into a downward dog. And now we're going to inhale, extend the right leg back up behind us. As you exhale, crunch the knee forward and place the foot down on the earth. Good. We're going to roll up onto the ball of the back foot into a lunge position and make sure you have a nice wide stance from foot to foot. And then roll the spine up. And then the hands are going to float into the sky, but make sure you find your balance first. Hips are pointed forward. Sink the hips down a little deeper. Hands float above the head. Spread the fingers wide. Good. Focus your gaze at one spot. Keep the breath smooth. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, the hands are going to float to either side of the front foot. And what you're going to do is straighten that front leg. So we're in a one-legged forward fold. And then you're going to lift the back foot behind you just until it's parallel to the earth. This is like a tripod position here. Good, extend through that leg. That's it, you guys. Rolling the foot, pointing the toe, flexing the foot. See if you can straighten that front leg directly below the hips. One more inhale, and as you exhale, slowly lower down. Good. Deep inhale, and as you exhale, step the feet back into plank position, top of a push-up. Inhale fully, completely. Exhale, slowly lower down. Good. Inhale, push into the earth. Lift up, lift the chin, lift the chest, soft elbows. Exhale, tuck the toes, lifting all the way back up to downward dog. Now this time we're going to inhale, extend the left leg up back behind us. And as you exhale, you're going to crunch the knee forward and place the foot down in between the hands. And again, we roll up into a lunge position here. Make sure your back heel is pointed directly up to the sky. Nice wide base, and find your balance. Use your hands by your side. Good. Sink the hips down a little deeper. Hands float above the head. Relax the arms and shoulders into the sockets. Spread the fingers wide. 3 deep breaths. Good. Inhale. Exhale, slowly let the hands float down to either side of that front foot. And now we're going to straighten the front leg, creating a tripod, and then extend the right leg back up behind you. Try to get that leg nice and straight so we're creating crisp lines with the body. Good. Flex the foot. Point the toe. Try to square the hips off so they're level to the earth. Good. 3 more breaths. Take the hands behind the backs of the calves or the ankles. Inhale. And as you exhale, begin to fold even deeper here, using the hands against the legs as leverage to pull your chest towards the knees. Don't pull too hard, just enough to get a really nice deep stretch. Soften through the head, the neck, the jaw, the spine, the legs. One more deep inhale, and as you exhale, place the hands down, step the feet back, all the way to plank position. Deep inhale here, and as you exhale, slowly lower down, down, down. Point the toes behind you. Inhale, lifting up to cobra, and here we begin breath of fire. Good. Keep the posture strong. Lift the chin, lift the chest. Pump the navel. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale. And exhale, slowly lower down. Good. Let the hands float down by your sides or gently cross them underneath your head. Turn the head to one side, and now we really relax deeply. Good job, you guys.
Deep inhale. And sigh it out. Letting yourself just melt into the earth for a moment. Feeling your body. Thank you. And relax. And let's go ahead and slowly roll over onto your back on the mat. Over onto your back. Let's go ahead and bend our knees. Place your feet about a foot away from your booty and make them parallel to each other and parallel to the sides of your mat. So they're not, your feet aren't facing out or in. Nice and straight. Hands by your sides. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, we're going to lift the hips and pelvis and chest up into bridge pose. Clasp your hands together. Wiggle your shoulders together. Press down on all four corners of your feet and begin to breathe into the belly. So big that it's like you have a watermelon in your belly with each inhale. Squeezing the glutes, squeezing the thighs, lifting up, but breathing slow and smooth. Pressing the forearms, the biceps down onto the earth, activating the forearms, activating the hands, squeezing them together. Good. Let's inhale, come up to the tips of your toes. Now lifting the hips as high as you can. Lift your hands from exactly where they are on the mat, and you're going to place your hands underneath your hips with your wrists facing towards each other and your hands gripping the outsides of your hips. And you should be able to rest the weight of your hips onto your hands. Breathe here. This should release your lower back. You can even slightly and carefully move the hands up and down, giving your body a little massage. If this feels okay and you feel balanced on your next inhale, stretch the right leg into the sky. Breathing into the belly, letting the belly expand. Lower that right leg down. Good. And if it feels okay, get your balance. Inhale, left leg into the sky. No comparison, no competition. Just do your best. One more inhale. And slowly lower that left leg down. Now, inhale, lift the hips up. Exhale, release the hands down. Keep the pelvis lifted, hips lifted. Deep inhale. Hold the breath, squeeze some more breath. Now, exhale, nice and slow, and lower vertebra by vertebra all the way down to the earth. Gently pull your knees into your chest. Just rock from side to side. Releasing that lower back. Excellent. Now place the feet back down just as they were. We're going to take the right heel and place it on top of the left knee. Clasp your hands behind your head. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, bring the left elbow to the right knee. Squeeze the core of the body. Inhale, release. Exhale. Squeeze, hold. Inhale, release. Exhale, squeeze. Find your own rhythm here. The longer you hold on that exhale, the more of an intense workout you're going to give this pose, this movement. But there's no competition, so just do your best. If you want to pick this up one level, lift the left leg up so that your ankle and shin are parallel to your mat, so your leg's making a 90-degree angle. Breathe powerfully. And especially when the mind resists. And that should happen pretty darn soon. Just a few more. Almost there. We got this. Good. back down, but keep your right foot on top of your left knee. Now I'd like you to inhale, lift your head up, and you're going to take your right hand through the triangle that your legs have made. You're going to clasp either the outside of your left knee or right underneath the left knee. Deep inhale, pull your nose toward your knees. And exhale, relax the head down, but keep a hold of that leg and breathe. You should feel this on the outside of the right hip and thigh. And just relax your body down. Flex both feet and just gently rock from side to side. Feel that deep stretch on the outside of the right hip, right hamstring. Now this may be enough of a stretch if you want to take it deeper. On an inhale, stretch your left leg up to the sky. And now walk your hands up your left calf towards the left ankle and gently pull the leg towards your chest. Try to keep your head on the ground and breathe here. Deep stretch. Let's take a deep inhale together. Sigh it out. Oh, we carry so many emotions in the hips. Now inhale, pull your nose towards your right toe. And as you exhale, slowly and gently release all the way down. Unwind the leg. And just take a couple deep breaths here. Now, let's bend the the left leg. Place your left heel on top of your right knee and flex your left foot to protect that knee. Clasp your hands behind your head. Deep inhale. And as you exhale, right elbow towards the left knee. Squeeze. Inhale, release. Continuing here. If you want to kick this up one level, right leg lifts off the ground, making a 90-degree. Your choice. This side of your body may feel completely different than the opposite. Listen to your bodies. Just a few more. We got this. One more. Inhale. Release the right foot down. Keep the left foot on your right knee. Take a couple deep breaths. Release the hands from behind the head. And then inhale, lift your head up. Stretch your left hand through that triangle. Clasp the outside of the right knee or underneath the right knee. Flex both feet. Deep inhale, pull your nose toward your knees. And exhale, release the body down. And gently rock, flexing both feet. Right foot lifted off the ground. Left heel on your right knee. Breathing into the outside of the left hip, quad, into the hamstring. Whew. We carry so much in the hips. It's no doubt that hip replacement is the #1 surgery in America today. Let go of any emotions you're carrying in the hips. If you would like to increase this stretch on an inhale, right leg stretches toward the sky. On an exhale, we walk our right hand up towards the right ankle. And again, this side of the body may be completely different. Rock gently. Whoa, almost rocked over. Breathing, smiling, maybe even try rotating the ankle of that right foot. Woo, that definitely activates some things. Deep inhale. Sigh it out. And inhale, pull your nose toward the left toes. Exhale, releasing down to the earth. For a minute, let's just pull both knees in, arms around your knees, and just rock from side to side. Let your chin and your head rock in the direction of your knees. Relaxing the sacrum, relaxing all through the spine. And now stretch your body out on your mat. And come into the most comfortable position. Let your palms face up towards the sky. And together, let's take a really deep inhale through the nose. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Open your mouth. Relax. the ecstasy within the ache. When I realized my pain came from wanting to be liked, I began to love myself. When I realized my pain came from wanting to be acknowledged, I started to see who I really was. When I realized my pain came from hoping to be special, I let myself explore the infinity of my normality. When I realized my pain came from wanting to be held, I began to feel the sensations of my body. When I realized my pain came from craving to belong, I began to nourish my authentic self. When I realized my pain came from the actions of others, I began to take responsibility for my story. When I realized my pain came from chasing those who didn't want me, I set myself free.
Taking a nice big deep inhale. And exhale. And another big deep inhale. And silently sigh it out. Letting the fingertips and toes begin to wiggle left and right. Rolling the wrists, rolling the ankles. Stretching the hands and the arms up and over the legs, the head.
Take it interesting.
Reach, squeeze.
Oh, you're stuck behind me.
And then bringing the knees up into the chest. Take the hands on top of the legs. Let the legs gently rock from right to left, twisting, turning, making circles in one direction and the other direction. Good, and wrapping the arms really tight around the legs, give yourself a giant hug. Tell yourself, thank you, thank you, thank you. And then when you're ready, beginning to rock yourself up and down on your spine, rocking up and down, up and down. Then you're going to rock yourself all the way up into a seated position. We can go ahead and turn around and face this way, keeping your eyes closed here for these final moments as we close out our class together. Take the hands, rub them together, and then bring the palms into prayer position, thumbs touch into the chest of the heart center. And as we continue to breathe slow and deep, take this first moment as an acknowledgement of yourself, of the teacher, of the master, of the true guide and healer that you are. And every moment, every day, make a commitment to allowing this to unfold to greater depths. And then now taking a moment to share this experience with somebody in your life that may need a little bit of a boost. So from your heart to theirs, beam them out some light, some love, some health, wellness, prosperity, joy, some of these good feelings. And then we're going to send this light all around the world. Let it spread as far and wide as you can. And even send it further out till it's into our solar system and then beyond. Let it go as far out as you possibly can. And we fill up this room with this light. Gratitude for the spaceship for holding us here tonight. And then gently folding the chin into the chest as a sign of honor and respect, bowing to you, to yourself. And then we send honor, gratitude, love to all of our teachers and all of those that have helped us along this journey. We are forever grateful. So sitting up nice and tall, we're going to close out practice today, uniting our voices, chanting 3 ohms, and really letting this sound current vibrate through your whole body. So we're going to inhale, exhale completely, And then take a deep inhale to begin. Last time, big breath. Satnam,
Satnam.
Namaste,
Namaste.
Aho,
Aho.
blessed be. Just taking your time, coming back into this space. Maybe gently blinking the eyes open with a soft focus. Just feeling all of these feels within your body. Having gratitude. And just seeing if you can let this ripple out as long and far into your evening, into your tomorrow, into this weekend. And just knowing that you always have the ability to come back to this space because you created this. And we just want to thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. This special night here at the spaceship with all you special people. It's really great. It's not a joke.
You're tricky tonight.
There's a tricky energy in the air right now. Yeah, so it means a lot to us that you guys came out and practiced with us here. And it's our commitment to continue to do these classes. They've helped us so much in our lives, and it's part of our mission and goal to share with you guys too. So hopefully you're able to make some shift happen within your body, your mind, your spirit, and yeah, just let that ripple out into your life. We're here every Tuesday and Thursday night at the same time. Every Wednesday we do our live stream, and we have a whole plethora of videos up on our Facebook page as well as our YouTube page, sound baths, quick shifts, some really good stuff up there. So we invite you to go check it out. We record all of the audio, and that goes onto our podcast. We actually just recorded another podcast today. This one was all about psychedelics, plant medicine, ayahuasca combo, and how it's really shifted our lives.
Thank you for tuning in to this transmission. As always, it's an honor and pleasure to share with you all that we have learned. If you feel inspired, please share this with your friends, family, and on your social media platform. We truly believe that we can collectively make a positive change here in the world and raise our vibration to that of love, peace, and harmony. All of our podcasts are free, and if you'd like to make a contribution, you can do so on our website under the donation tab. That's yogagalactica.com. Subscribe, like, share, and join us for a class soon. Have a great day.